Hey guys, and welcome to my first vlog or viewer mail or whatever. It's going to be a little bit more than viewer mail today, in this new angle where you can see behind me, and it's awesome because you can see all the pictures and stuff. It's going to be bigger. I'm not sure what angles we're going to stick with because obviously over here I've got this sort of blank wall which is going on, which I'd like to sort of fill up, and I probably can with the amount of stuff that I've got right now. I just got a Dark Souls 2 poster that I'll probably show off in my first Dark Souls 2 video, I'd probably assume. So we've got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of plans. But yes, today I've got some viewer mail. I've got two pieces. One's from Nick Griff Gaming. He was on the last one, I think. Sent me something else, and then we have a new thing, I believe. So I'm just going to show you those, and then later, after that, we're going to have a look at my progress. Where is it? Here it is. With my fun art pad. I basically bought this blank pad that just had, obviously, blank pieces of paper in it for me to draw on. And I'm going to show you some of my progress with drawing, because now I've sort of filled the whole thing in. I've no space left, so I'm going to start doing something else on different stuff, or go buy another. Actually, I'm going to get another pad because I don't think I'm ready to do stuff in pen and whatnot. But you know, you'll see. So I'm going to show that off at the end of the video. So first, we're going to look at Nick's stuff. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this because in one hand I have this microphone, and in the other I have the things. But how do I show you and hold them both and stuff? So sorry if this gets a bit weird. I'll probably have to edit this a lot. Okay, so the first one's from Nick, as I said. To Hollow. Hey Hollow, I'm back again because I just really wanted to talk to you again. Also, my friend Mr. Cookie Gamer, Harry Davis, really enjoys your videos too, and wanted to tell you that. You make me laugh all the time, and I'm sure you make all the others laugh. 4,200,000 subs, giggle at very least, or crack a smile. I hope you enjoyed the bat symbol again, and sorry for my handwriting, it's apparently his handwriting is like a wizard's. I just suddenly put flicks at the end of my G's and Y's. There's nothing wrong with that, as all that matters to me is that I'm able to read it, and I can read your writing fine. Hope you enjoy my fan mail from Nick Griff Gaming Tech Decks. Also, he showed me the Batman symbol again. He sent me another one. It's kind of cool. Like I want these to be just lying around. I just put them on everything. Well, I've actually, now that I think about it, I do have these lying around because you sent me some. So maybe I'll just like whack some on the wall or something somewhere. That's probably a good idea. I've got like 3 of them now because it's the ones that you sent on this. So hopefully they come off easily. I'll try and do that. But he's also sent some artwork and stuff, so I'll show you that. Right, so we have this, it reminds me of one of the other drawings that I've got. Like, can you see this clearly? Yes, you can. Looks good. Thank you, camera. So it's like me with apparently Rage's destroyed and disfigured, decapitated, many D words for his head. I'm mature. I've basically stolen Rage's head, so sorry about that, Rage. I do have a sweet tie though, as damaged as it is, so that's pretty cool, Nick. Next we have a medley of stuff again. This is Rage vs Hollow with Worms Clan Wars and some pot shot stuff and another Batman symbol, slightly smaller. So now I have 4. Sweet. Am I going to be able to show this? This is awkward because of the way that I have to hold everything, but as long as you can see it, that's what's important. So it looks very cool. Right, we have one more piece from Nick. We have some, looks like Dark Souls, before Dark Souls and after Dark Souls. So before Dark Souls is this purple man on the right made of mountains. Is that Dark's here from like that, from Dota 2? And then we have on the right, you died. I don't know whether you'll be able to read that because it's backwards for you maybe. He looks like this guy, a noob, maybe he knocks you off. I think it might be, I'm not certain. Like I said, maybe he knocks you off. What a noob, right? Yes, indeed. What a noob. So thank you very much, Nick, for your second fan mail. It was very cool of you. Yeah, like I say, I'm probably going to get those bat symbols off the paper if I can, as long as they're not damaged or whatever, and then stick them on the wall somehow. Probably blue tack. Everything I have on my wall is covered in blue tack right now. Right, next up we have something from a panda. Yes, a panda. No. Not a real one. A person with the alias as a panda. there's technically stuff inside of me. Sorry to let you know that. But yes, they have sent me a letter and a bunch of stuff. So first the letter. They're apologising for their handwriting. Are you surprised? Everyone's handwriting's fine as long as I can read it, and I can. So anyway, thank you for letting me send you stuff, and sorry it took so long. There's no problem. Take as long as you need. For anyone who is trying to send me something, don't worry about sending me in any specific time frame. There's no rush ever with these kind of things. I don't really expect any more than what I've already got. I've already got ridiculous amounts, so it's not needed. But yes, so where was I? Thank you for making videos. They make me smile. Also, can I ask you some questions? Sure. Okay. If you could be any Harry Potter character except Harry, who would you be? I thought about it for a while, and there was a bunch of ones that came up. But I think it'd be more fun if you guys decided. So if you were to say, who would I be if I wasn't Harry, out of the, I guess the main characters or the characters of Harry Potter, because there's so many, and I was just thinking about it, and I was just like, God, there's too many. So we'll see what comes from that. Do you believe that I am your biggest follower? Well, I suppose so. And invisibility, agility, quickness, or complete ninja. If the ability to go invisible is something that I can just do, same time, agility is kind of awesome. I'm probably going to go with invisibility. Go with invisibility, because invisibility is pretty cool, as long as I can turn it on and off, because if I'm permanently invisible, that would suck. Alright, cool, that's your list, so I'm going to go through all the stuff. Okay, first up we have this, it was very tightly wrapped in elastic bands, so we got like the Generationhollow thing here, with a lot of Batmans on it, and behind it is the actual artwork on the other side, which is me, Fluke, Evans and Rage having a delightful conversation. You can tell who's being weird based on the positioning of the characters, so it's pretty cool. Thank you for that. Next we have these like cool cards. So first one is mine, which is Generationhollow, which has like a T-mug and a bat symbol. Then we have Rage Gaming, so this is a fish spider and some glasses on it with Rage on it. Then we have Captain Flukes, which is Will. He has some sweet heels from being Elizabeth, and then his standard goggles that he always has. You never guess what Evans's is. Poor Will. Vote Evans, and unfortunately for him, a sheep. Look at that. So it's an angry looking sheep. Well, this one is labelled as Dark Souls in a nutshell, so I'm excited to find out what Dark Souls is in a nutshell. Okay, so might be hard to see because of the lighting, because of the fact that it's drawn and I'm pressing it against white light, so let's, hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you can. It looks like you can. Basically, it is me doing what I've been doing in the playthrough, calling everyone friend, and then stabbing them in the back a moment later, because that is really just how Dark Souls work. And we've got me as a fire mage over here. Whoops, there we go. Very hard to do this with one hand. We've got me as a fire mage here. It looks like I'm going to burn that tea, but I know I would never do that. I wouldn't do that to tea. Tea's, you don't burn tea. And we've got this little card here asking for tea anyone. I think that's pretty cool. It'd be cool if I could get that like laminated and use it as a coaster. Yes, I remembered the word, and by remembered I mean you all told me in the comments. Next we have this little card here of a hollower, which I assume is it looks like they've drawn like an armor set for my viewers. So good news guys, you get a uniform if you want it. It's got weapons and power gloves, so it's pretty cool. Next we have a Flukasaur, as you can see there. It says at the top, Rage for Elsa, I assume for Reds still. It's going to have to be Eurogamer because it's not going to happen. Doubt it's going to happen. And I feel like he's going to have to get into some sort of huge bet to ever do this. So I'm afraid I wouldn't expect to see Mr. Josh wearing a dress this March. I'm sorry to say. Okay, next we have this picture of Rage and myself. And as you can see, he's smashing my tea, and that's pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up, man. Rage would never do that to me because I'd murder him. Oh, that's actually it. I thought there was one more thing, but it's just a little note that I'm not supposed to read out on camera, so I'll read that pretty much as soon as I've done this. Next, we're going to go ahead and look at this drawing book thing. It's like a like a book full of drawings that I've done, and I'm going to show you my progress and sort of some of the stuff that I've been trying to do to get better at drawing. So look forward to that. I'll be showing that in a different way so that I don't have to hold the book and the mic at the same time. So I'm going to cut to that now. Okay, so I'm looking at it now, and we have the first drawing, which is of this model man that I got with like an art kit thing to sort of teach me proportions. And as you can see, I really fucked the proportions up. I'm really bad with proportions. I apologise for that. So one of my first drawings that I did was this orc. It's essentially just I did it upside down so that I could learn to draw shapes and not people, so it helped. Then I decided to do this, which was just posing and stuff, like freeform. Like that orc was like a copy of something that I'd seen online, and I tried to copy it upside down to try and teach me shapes. There's the better proportions. Again, lots of different testing and stuff just from my mind. I'm doing like a pattern there and applying pressure at the right time, trying to give myself dexterity. Now, a lot of what you guys might not know is that I take a lot of inspiration from the stuff that I've seen. Like, I'm trying to do my own versions here at the start when I started of just doing, other people's artwork and trying to do them myself. Like that right there is Flaming Toast's sword guy of me. I don't really know what that was. I just did that one day, just freeform. That's supposed to be an armored titan. Didn't go well. I gave up on it very quickly. Got mad at the proportions, man. There's Captain Levi. Apparently I liked doing Attack on Titan this day. Doing a little bit of different swords and stuff here, just trying to get myself a bit more dexterity, get used to stuff. Here's a really cool artwork of Hollow, like I loved, and I tried to do my own version, and I was like, no, fuck that, that's weak, let's try again. And then obviously I did a much better version. It's not as good as the original. I'm just basically looking at someone's artwork and going, okay, let's try and do that myself, then going away from the artwork and trying to do it from memory, and that's what I'm coming up with. There's some shields, some helmets, just trying to get used to drawing different things and the proportions of each thing. That's Clockwork from Dota 2. I'm fairly proud of that. It's alright. Definitely could be better. The proportions, again, way off. I really struggle with proportions, man. Here, really early, I went halfway through the book. This is actually one of the first things I did, heads and stuff. Another first thing I did, it's just an armoured guy, a real life picture, and he looked like Daft Punk, and the proportions were way off again. I'm doing my best here. The proportions, oh god, they're so bad. I don't really know what that is. I have no explanation. Did some rings here because I wanted to see how I could draw some rings in different styles. Another piece of artwork that was drawn for me that I thought was really cool that I wanted to try do, and I kept getting the proportions wrong, so that's attempt number 2. I gave up on that pretty quick. Attempt number 3, I was like, fuck, that's wrong. Attempt number 4, really tried, got the proportions wrong, but it was better than the first 3, so some progress there. Some different helmets and weapons, really gave up on those quick. Different weapons here, gave up on those pretty quick as well. Some attempts at shields, god, that went wrong. This is like a drawbridge to a castle. Trying something different than people. Solaire here, trying to run around, praise the sun. Tried again, got it much better the second time. So I'm making progress here. So I'm kind of proud of that one. And then we move to another bit of fan artwork that I fucking look at the face. Oh my god, it's so bad. Got away from that pretty quick. There's a Black Knight from Dark Souls. That's Pudge. He's apparently slimmed down. Lost all that fat. That is Artorias, or an attempt at him. Another attempt at Artorias from Dark Souls. Keep trying to get Artorias. I really like him. That's Chester from the DLC. What a badass. Very interesting character. More trying to do Artorias. I really got the sizing wrong and only did a leg, but it looked cool. Here is Audriana. No, this is Flaming Toast's Knight again. The Mad King Hollow. Tried to do it a second time. Better this time. Still not as good as the original Flaming Toast. Kicking my ass there at art skills. Alright, so this is Adriana's or Adriana's. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. Version of me that is like a birthday picture. That's Hitman. Tried to draw that. It was okay proportions there. Bunch of different fan art that I tried to do. Got some proportions right, got some proportions wrong. Just progress. Here's my most progress so far, really. It's sort of a random Black Knight from Dark Souls. I was happy with that. This is Big Cat Logan from Dark Souls. Happy with this as well. Proportion a bit wrong. Here is a 3-point landing of a picture of Hollow that I got recently on Twitter, and God, I fucked that up. Some Dota heroes here, so we got Phoenix, he's no detail there, I wasn't happy with it. Venomancer, a bit more detail, and then I went all detail on Lich. I thought it was okay, but again, I'm really bad at getting them to fit on the page, really bad. And here is where I show off my true pain at proportions. This was completely blind, nothing in front of me. I suck at proportions, as you can see, it says it there, and there's the end of it. So that's sort of my progress so far. I've gone and bought 2 more pads, and I'm going to do my best to do that, and maybe I'll show you them future date. So if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for all of the viewer mail that I've got today. It's been awesome, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.